I'm taking me a shower just for an hour or two. Taking me a shower. Got some things I wanna think through. Taking me a shower. Taking me a shower. Taking me a shower. Taking me a shower. I'm taking me a shower. Maybe just for an hour or two. I'm taking a shower. Got some things I gotta think through. Taking me a shower. I'm taking me a shower. Taking me a shower. A shower. Taking me a shower. Taking me a shower. Taking me a shower. A shower. Taking me a shower. This water feels so good, it feels like it's loving on me. This water feels so good, feels like it's giving kisses to my feet. This water feels so good, it feels so good on me. Oh, this water feels so good. Something, 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 something. What the hell? La 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 la. Water. I just thought of something. I'll be watching Disney Channel, and on Disney Channel, so far gotten my throwbacks of watching That's So Raven, and I'm on Hannah Montana's first episode. But obviously the thing that they have in common, what I'm about to watch was a Baby Place, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be about the same thing. But I'm not sure, so maybe I'll watch that before I say something. But at least with That's So Raven and with Hannah Montana, they both had this quality about themselves that was special. Raven being a psychic, Hannah being Miley being Hannah Montana. And they wanted it hidden because they was like, well, I'm afraid of how people are going to look at me if they know this about me. Like, they know basically their gifts, their talents. And in ways I can kind of relate, because sometimes I be like, yeah, like I can sing, but I don't like to sing to people. Or like to, just share your gifts. It's hard sometimes. Or if you know that you can be really beautiful and look a certain way and things, but it's the downplaying yourself or feeling insecure or self-conscious based on what other people are going to say or think about you. I don't even know. This little scrubby thing, I haven't scrubbed a thing. Anyway, but that's just what I thought about, because it makes me also think about myself and things that I have to overcome, because you never know. Like, you can hold yourself back. Of course, this is two different worlds. Like, I think about choosing your, like, when I go to church and they're like, you choose your hard level or choose your easy level, basically, because life is hard, and so you just choose the one. Like you're gonna face challenges no matter what path you choose, so you kind of choose the path you want. Like, there could be downsides to being just an everyday average person, and downsides to being, I'm sure I haven't lived this side yet, but to being someone in the public eye. So to each their own. Your calling. Like, if your heart really desires it and you want to change in your life, then go for it. It's worth a try. And I think it's worth a try because sometimes there's people that have been in the limelight, and then that was just their season, and then they're like, okay, after their season, we don't really hear about them unless someone's like checking for them or anything. So even if I just come out here for a season or an era, I still will be proud of myself for putting myself out there in the first place. So I'm gonna do it. I've just been taking my time. I've been singing here and there. I can never really complete a song. I've been, going to church, really taking some time to think on some things. I'm still in the middle of my journey. Y'all know this is my journey in the first place. Also, I've been eating a lot. So what? I plan on eating even more. But the problem is I still have a hard time with like physical activity other than just dancing or walking. But anyway, still, it's my life and I'm figuring it out. I'm on a journey and I'm enjoying it. And I just want to live my life to my fullest, like what makes me feel happy and proud, and can look back at myself and be like, yeah, I had a good life. So, yeah. And I be feeling drained sometimes because now I'm starting to get out of my shell a little more. Like, I'm starting to like have some confidence, but also I'm trying to speak up for myself a lot more. I'm not letting anxiety win anymore. Like, I'm so proud of myself and how far I've already came, but there's still so much I want to accomplish. Anywho, I was trying to figure things out, so I don't really know. I'm still figuring out. I'm just a little person, and that's all I can do is figure it out. And you can't, one thing about life, when you figuring stuff out, you can ask people for help along the way, but at the end of the day, it's your life, and your life is going to look different than everybody else's life. So, because you have different experiences, even if you had a twin, you still have a different life than your twin, so you can think differently, do different things, and just, yeah. So, you have to discern for yourself what's best for yourself, because everybody has their ideas of what you should be doing and how you should be doing it. And even then, when I'm just defining myself, I decided, should I, look into, God's way instead of my own way. But of course, in that way, I'm still kind of like stubborn and trying to discern some things, because after living a life of like people pleasing, the last thing that I want to do is feeling like I have to have this outlook on life where I'm supposed to be in this sacrificial kind of like, oh yeah, let go of this because God says this. I feel like personally, I know we're supposed to not be leaning on our own feelings and understandings, but at the same time, I want to live a life that makes me feel happy and fulfilled. Like, so I understand religion, and that's a part of my life, but even then, technically, everyone has their beliefs, so I can't even necessarily say this all the way out loud, but I guess I can. Recently, I've been going to this church, and the way that they've been teaching is that you're not saved if you haven't been baptized. And what I've grown up knowing is you are saved if you take the Lord into your heart as your Savior, and you just accept Christ into your heart, basically. And that's supposed to be, hey, you're saved. But then they, then like the baptism part, I'm like, I've been baptized, and they're like, well, that doesn't count. And I'm just like, so, and I really appreciate the studying the Bible part, but then again, you can study any type of, I guess the word doctrine, and people have their beliefs. In this life, you form your own beliefs, like, because there's so many ways to do it. I know it sounds really crazy, but everyone has, like, there's different ways of thinking, different perspectives, and everybody wants to say that their way is the right way. Now, personally, I still do believe in, Jesus being the way, the truth, and the light, but it's the way of how, it's my personal relationship with God. It's how I look at God. Like, I can't just do what a group of people like tell me what it is. I've always been this way, and I just pray that God just knows my heart. He's examining my heart. And that's what I'm going to trust in. I don't know. It's just been a journey for me. In this world, I just want to, you know, treat people with respect. I just want to treat people with love and compassion. But I don't want to feel like stressed about it or taken advantage of or anything like that. I feel happy about being a good person. Even I know there's some people that are very strict because their beliefs are like, well, you could be a good person all day, but that ain't gonna save you. Well, this is where I am now, and at the end of the day, I also still believe that I am a spiritual being before a human being. So therefore, it's like I'll be fine. I'm acknowledging both halves of myself, you know, and I just feel as though, you know, you choose what you want to believe, and then what you believe in, that'll like manifest into what you see before you. So it's your belief. You decide if you want to reject or accept an idea, and live your life based on that. So yeah, you can even take things from one place and one thing. I know it's kind of crazy, but like it's your life. Just find a way to love it, live it. Yeah. I haven't really recorded in here in a while, like proper. But I mean, life has been going on though. So I'm still sorting things. I felt like as someone who's putting themselves in the public eye, I should start to at least be a little more, even more self-aware of like who I am, and be even more sure of who I am, because there's so many beliefs and so many influencers and people who can inspire. Like I want to inspire and I want to influence, but I want to be one. I want to influence some stuff I actually want to see. And the type of person that I am, it's like I'd rather just be real and do things, like not show y'all anything that's not, or tell y'all anything that I don't do personally. The best kind of leader is someone that takes their own advice, you know, so I'm just working on me, and I'm figuring things out, and I'm taking the time to really reflect and find me and do things. This is my journey. I mean, I love the growth for me, you know, I love the perspective shifts and knowledge that I gain. I'm enjoying life. I feel gratitude in life for many, many things, large or small. And yeah, I'm doing all right. And I hope that you all are too. I'm going to just say thanks for sticking around. I'm not done. I'm just taking my time. Not too much time. I'm taking my time, but I'm not done, you know? So thank you for bearing with me. I love y'all, and I will just holler at y'all later. Adios. Also, no, I'm not scrubbing anything. I'm just fidgeting. And though I should be scrubbing, because I need to do a lot of things. I've been like lacking energy because I've been drained trying to not even keep up, but like saying yes to going to different events. But some people that invite you out, some people, they really go out. Like, I have to have a balance. I get exhausted. And then also, like, so exhausted. I have not even really self-cared in a while. Like, I ain't even got my eyebrows done, got my hair. These are little things. I haven't done things properly shaved. I just the other day was like, ugh, I can't stand under well, I shaved my armpits, but like it's just little things. Like even I'm just throwing a load of clothes in the wash. I have plenty of clothes. It's just because there's a pile of laundry doesn't mean I don't got nothing to wear, because I have too many clothes. But yeah, I just really be trying to figure out a new, like, how to pace myself, how to do the schedule. Like, if I think I'm busy now, what do I think is going to happen to me when I have to be around people? I'm learning how to set my boundaries too, because I don't like when people think they can talk to me any kind of way. It's up to me to just point it out in that moment, or to address it at a later time. But I'm not I will pick my battles. Like, some things I can let slide, but I'm not even about letting things slide anymore. I'd rather just make it clear. Make it clear. Because I can't. I used to try to be avoidant also. But I need to set my boundaries as clear as possible. But yeah. Talk to you later. First episode of Hannah Montana. Okay, I'm on the part where they just got done singing about poopy in her pants when she was a little girl. Now listen up. Basically, the next part that's relevant is about change. It's like, you don't know that. When, even if you think the worst will happen, something does happen the way you thought it was going to happen. That also happens with That's a Raven. They say, it's never the way she thought it would be. But things always work out in the end. So that's what I also live my life by, having faith. The story is not over. There's always going to be ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of the journey. It's a part of life. Like I say, there's a season for everything. So when I say, there's time for change. Let me go back, get the specifics. You don't know that for sure. Give it time, because things can change. And I'm a living testimony, a living being, a living person of change. Change. I'm stubborn, but I'm not someone that don't think that things can change. People can change. I can change. I have changed. Things we remember can change. Change is a good thing. I mean, it depends on how you look at it. Sometimes people don't like change, but then again, if things change, sometimes you gotta, what can you do, Sometimes you gotta just go with it. You make the best. You make the best of it. I said it like that because I just started thinking, you make the best of both worlds. You just make the best of your life. This is your life. Live it, baby. And listen, take your time with yourself and others. And because everyone's going through something. It's not all about you. Even though on my page it is about me. But even then, I like to talk about God. Because God first, Yeah. Am I still gorgeous with this blue on my leg? I guess the next words are, if you got it, flaunted. Am I flaunted in here? No, not this time. But I'm going to work on it and not doing all that neglecting of self, Working on that. I've been working on that for a while. I think that's all for me for now. I'm really about to just finish up and get out. So, y'all stay safe and be blessed. And we'll talk later. You know what? Let me tell y'all something else. In that episode, they kept talking about no money. And then Jackson ended up doing something and got some money. I guess we decide what we want to do for what's the value, what's the exchange. Like, what you gonna do for money? We decide what's worth the exchange for money. So the stuff you do without money, or it's volunteering, that's your time. Your time is precious. Where you are is where you're supposed to be. And if you don't like it, you better find a way to go somewhere else. Because I guess I'm telling you to know your worth, know your value. And go somewhere where you want to be. And because then it won't even really feel like volunteering or that you got to pay to be there. You just genuinely want to be there. So, that. Go somewhere you genuinely want to be. And of course, I genuinely want to be in this shower, but I also genuinely want to get the hell up out of it because I've been in there for a long time. So, I'm gonna go. Yeah, adios for the upteenth time.